and the freedoms that it assumes continue to have an impact on the political atmosphere of the country. The name Kyrgyz, for both the people and for the nation itself, is said to mean 40 girls, a reference to the Manas of folklore, unifying 40 tribes against the Mongols. Now, back here, there is a baby with a nomadic family. She's wearing a little blue hat and she seems awfully cute. What's her name? Kanushai. And what is your name? Nurgus. Nice to meet you, Nurgus. Kanushai is 4 months old, and she's got beautiful eyes, and she's laughing. Wow, she's lovely. Now, we're going to visit their tent as they've invited us in. Let's see what a Kyrgyz tent looks like. Come on. Before entering the tent, we take our shoes off. Now we are inside the tent. I see the doors have been embellished very prettily. There's a traditional stove over here, and the pipe of the stove is placed on the ceiling of the tent. Now there's something on it. I want to check and see what that is. I think it's bread dough, and it must be rising. I'd love to taste that bread. The part of the tent here is the kitchen. It looks enough for this family with 2 kids. And there are different pots and dishes here. And spoons are arranged over here on the wall. Oh, wait, she tells me they're over here on the wall. Hung very well. Now, the sides of the tent are constructed by wrapping straws around the structural frame, and the outside is covered with felt. The felt fabric is very thick and weatherproof. And Nurgus seems to be very happy to live here. Now, here is the pacifier for the baby. It looks like this is the tip of the feeding bottle. It looks a little different from the pacifiers that we're accustomed to, but if it keeps the baby happy, so be it. So cute. Now, moving along on our tour, over here is a dinner table. I see bread on the table. And as we move over here, these are their beds. And here is a very nice picture. I like this a lot. As we move over here, you'll see that overall being nomadic does not prevent them from having an aesthetic lifestyle. These are all very pretty handmade things, and this, I believe, is the stroller for the baby. They built the tent in the morning, and they replaced all the things very fast. The tent is very neat, clean, and organized. When the mother needs to put the baby to sleep, she puts her in the cradle. She swaddles her so that the baby does not fall out of the cradle. She covers her up with a blanket and sings her a lullaby. With a beautiful song like that, it cannot be very difficult for her to fall asleep. I almost feel like I'm a nomad too. A very friendly environment indeed. As I wandered on the Kyrgyz plains, there are many cows and horses. These 2 horses seem to be the best of friends. As I said earlier, Kyrgyz people make drinks out of horse milk called kamits. Hello? Hi, how are you? Before the horses are milked, they're brought near their foals. Foals are tied up right here, and then people start milking the horses. A horse can give up to 6 liters of milk a day. As you can see, she's finished milking the horse. Horses are milked every 2 hours during the daytime. And this is a little milk in the bucket, as you can see. Believe it or not, there are horses in line waiting to be milked just like cows. Before milking the horse, one of the front legs of the horse is bent over and tied so that it cannot kick. Then the horse is ready for milking. To make the mare's milk drinkable, it needs to be processed. You need to mix it constantly for about 2 hours. After mixing it, it's going to reach a drinkable condition. Now I want to see what type of mixing utensil she's using. Oh, I see. Could I see this for just a second? It's mixed with a wooden handle and a plastic mixer. Now we continue to mix our drink. After about 2 hours, it'll be ready to drink. Now I'm going to hand this spoon back to this lady, and this gentleman over here says that it needs to be drunk after it rests for about a whole day. I better listen to him. After all, they are the Kyrgyz people. So let's see. This is cream and this is yogurt? Yogurt drink? Uh-huh. Oh, the baby's crying. She must be hungry. Well, Kyrgyz people are very hospitable. We're in another tent now. I can see the sky up there. They served whatever they had in their house to us. It's very important to Kyrgyz culture to host guests in a generous manner. They're not hesitant to offer you whatever they have. It doesn't matter how cheap or inexpensive it is. And there's bread and cream right here. This cream looks like whipped cream cheese. And this over here is a yogurt drink. And this bread is called naan. Naan. It's really great. Thank you. I want to dip my naan bread in this cream. Whoops. It's very windy in here. This feels like cheesecake topping, but it's even better than that. Sir Elsum, who is sitting next to me, is the oldest member of the family. He lives with his grandsons and his own children. In Kyrgyz culture, elderly people are respected very much. We're very grateful to these people for allowing us to come into their home and show you what Kyrgyz culture is like. He's not letting us go without eating more cream in the yogurt. Well, I think he's right. These people are simply great. There's so much more to see. I've got to get going now. Livestock is the largest agricultural activity. There are herds of sheep and goats, and here is a shepherd. It does not seem easy to catch a lamb. I was able to catch just one goat because it was not among the other goats. Now this is what it deserves, my big hug. But I have to let it go so he can be with his fellows. It's not easy to be away from your friends, right?